Hello friends, today we are going to solve problem number 2 on retirement. Refer to your textbook page number 184. Now in this sum, we are having three partners, Ram, Shyam and Ghanshyam, and they are sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. So the profit sharing ratio is 3:1. Ram, Shyam and Ghanshyam. And we are given the balance sheet on 31st March 2019, and Ghanshyam is retiring. That is, the third partner is retiring on 1st April 2019 on the following terms. Building and investments are to be appreciated, provision for doubtful debt is to be created, and provision of 3,000 is to be made in respect of outstanding salary. So these are the adjustments related to revaluation of assets and liabilities. Now we are having adjustment number 4. Goodwill of the firm is to be valued at 90,000 and partner decided goodwill should be returned back. So in this sum, we are having treatment of goodwill. Goodwill is raised at full value, and after the retirement, the continuing partners, they are going to write off the goodwill. So that is what they have decided. So in the previous sum, we were having goodwill raised equal to the share of the partner. In this sum, we are having goodwill raised at full value for all the partners, and then the continuing partners are going to write off the goodwill. So that's the new point in this sum. And the amount payable to retiring partner is transferred to his loan account as usual. So this is the problem with us. Now we will move to solve the problem. So according to our steps, first we are going to open the accounts. So which are the accounts? One is profit and loss account that we are going to open in the books of the firm. Then we are having partners capital accounts. We are having three partners, Ram, Shyam and Ghanshyam. And out of these three partners, Ghanshyam is retiring. Now we will be preparing the new balance sheet as on 1st April 2019. There is no need to prepare the goodwill account. If you want to prepare, you can prepare it. It will be treated as a working note. And if you want to prepare the cash or bank account, that also you can prepare. That will be also considered as a working note. Now we will move to second step, transfer of balance sheet items. So on the liability side, we are having capital of Ram, Shyam, Ghanshyam. Then we have a creditors, outside liability, bills payable, outside liability, and loan also outside liabilities. So whatever is going to be affected, that we are going to write into the inner column. Otherwise, we are going to write in the outer column. Okay. So first we will start with the capital. By balance brought down. By balance brought down. Capital of Ram 1,20,000, 90,000 and 60,000. 1,20,000, 90,000 and 60,000. So these are the capital of partners. And then we are having creditors 22,000. So in the balance sheet, creditors, outer column only we will write because there is no adjustment. Creditors 22,000, bills payable 12,000. So we are having bills payable 12,000 outer column. Then we are having a loan 50,000. So loan 50,000, that also we are writing in the outer column because there are no adjustments. If there are adjustments, we have to take care and we have to write them in the inner column. Okay. So the liability side is over. Now on the asset side, we are having a bank. So bank we will write afterwards. And the next is debtors, building and investment. So we are having adjustments on these three. So that we are going to write in the inner column. So debtors 90,000 in the balance sheet. Debtors 90,000 inner column. Building 60,000 inner column. So we are having building 60,000 inner column. Then we are having investment 1,50,000. So we have investment 1,50,000, that is inner column, and the bank balance 54,000. So bank balance will write 54,000 inner column. If there is any changes, we will write it. Otherwise, we will cast to the outer column. So our second step is over. Now, just like the admission, our 4 steps are same. Open necessary account, transfer the balance sheet items, revalue the assets and liabilities, close the revaluation account. So we will proceed to step number 3. So our adjustment number 1 says that building is to be appreciated by 5%. So building is to be appreciated by 5%. Add appreciation 5%. 5% is 3,000. So 63,000. And in the profit and loss adjustment account, by building account 3,000. That is our appreciation. Then we are told investment is appreciated by 10%. So investment, add appreciation, 10% is 15,000. So it is 1,65,000 outer column. So here we write by investment account 15,000. So our first adjustment of appreciation is over. In second adjustment, we are told to create provision for doubtful debts at 5% on the debtors. So we are going to create 5% minus RDD at the rate of 5% is 4,500. So this is nothing but 85,500. And on the debit side of profit and loss adjustment account, to RDD account 4,500. That is the RDD that we have created. Now our adjustment number 3. The provision of 3,000 is to be made in respect of outstanding salary. We are not having any such liability appearing here. So it's a new liability for us. So outstanding salary will write outstanding salaries, that we will be writing 3,000 rupees. So 3,000 is the outstanding salary, and this is a loss for the firm. Increase in the liability, that we are going to write on the debit side of profit and loss adjustment account, to outstanding salaries account 3,000. So 3,000 we are placing on the debit side of profit and loss adjustment account. So these are the adjustments related to revaluation of assets and liabilities. So now we have to close this account. So credit side seems to be heavy. So the total of credit side is 18,000. So we'll write the 18,000 over here. 18,000 minus 7,500. So we'll get 10,500. So to revaluation profit 10,500, that we are going to distribute to Ram, Shyam and Ghanshyam in the ratio 3:2:1. Okay, so we'll get the amount 5,250, and we are having 3,500 and 1,750. 175 here. Now, whatever revaluation profit we'll get, that we are supposed to transfer to partner's capital account on the credit side. So by profit and loss adjustment account 5,250, 3,500, 1,750. So this is the amount which is credited to the partners on account of revaluation of assets and liabilities. Now our next step is goodwill. We are told that the goodwill of the firm is valued at 90,000. So we have to raise this goodwill in the old ratio. So on the credit side, by goodwill account, we have to raise in the old ratio. Which ratio? Old ratio, that is 3 to 1. So total it is 90,000. So 45,000 is the amount, 30,000 is the amount, and 15,000 is the amount which is credited to partners and which is debited to goodwill. If suppose we are not told to write off this, then we will show this goodwill account here in the balance sheet on the asset side, but here we are told that the goodwill is to be written off, and out of the 3 partners, Ghanshyam is retiring. So now on the debit side, we will write off the goodwill to goodwill account. It will be written off in the new ratio. And what will the new ratio? If the old ratio is, and the old ratio is 3:2:1, and Ghanshyam retires, then the new ratio will be whatever is left out, 3:2. So goodwill will be written off in the new ratio, and that is 3:2. Okay, so 90,000 divided by 5, so it will be 19 into 3 and 18 into 3, 54,000 and 36,000. So the treatment of the goodwill is over. Now already the first account is closed. Now we have to close the partners capital account, where first we are going to close Ghanshyam's account, because whatever amount is due to the Ghanshyam, that we have to transfer to his loan account, because in a problem we are not told that any amount is paid to Ghanshyam. So whatever amount is due to Ghanshyam, it is transferred to his loan account. Okay, so let us do the total of the Ghanshyam. The total of the Ghanshyam is 60, 15,175, so 76,000. 76,000 750. That's the total. 76,750. So here I'll write to loan account of Ghanshyam 76,750. So 76,750 is the loan of Ghanshyam. So I'll write here loan of Ghanshyam, that is 76,750. Okay, and for 2 other partners we'll do the totaling. 1,23,500, 1,70,250. So I'll write here 1,70,250 and 1,23,500. So 2 balance carried down. Now we have to subtract from 1,23,500 36,000. So when we will subtract 36,000 from 123,500, we will get 87,500. So the balance is 87,500, and when we will subtract 54,000 from 1,70,250, we will get 1,16,250. 1,16,250. So this is the balance of the continuing partners, and that we are supposed to show here in the balance sheet. That is a new balance sheet, partners capital accounts. And there we are having Ram and Shyam, and their capitals are 116,250 and 87,500. So the total is 750 over here. 2,03,750 is the total. And now we have to do the totaling of the balance sheet. Here in bank there is no change, so we'll write 54,000 outer column as it is. Now if we do the totaling, we'll get the total of 3,67,500. 3,67,500. 3,67,500 is the total. Okay, so in this sum, what was the important point is goodwill is raised. Goodwill is raised for the all the partners. That is, goodwill of the firm is raised, and it is to be written off in the new ratio, that is Ram and Shyam. Okay, you can solve this sum at home and you can do the practice. Okay.